Hey everybody, welcome to Jen Lowry Writes. Today I've got this huge big smile on my face because Sweet Potato Jones released, and for those of us who love to celebrate birthdays, this is it. So I'm glad that you could join me tonight as I do so. It is hilarious that I started work and I've been teaching since yesterday. So all of this exhausted look, I was like, okay, I'm going to get a nap in after homeschool too. So I set a clock with Sam. Sam saw me do it. And I was like, when should I get up? So we set a timer and I came in and just crashed. And he just ran in and he said, Mama, it's 8:51. You're about to have your party. And I was like, oh no, hey Tish, I almost missed the party. I was out. So to all of our educators out there who are making it happen and all of our families that are making homeschool happen, this is also a celebration for you guys along with Sweet Potato, because what it is. But I am just really excited to hold this up to the camera for the first time. I know, Tish, look at you. Tish, I fell asleep. And then Sam just came and grabbed me. And he was like, what can I help you do? And I was like, go run and get the box of books, because I still had them downstairs. So yesterday, a box showed up. And I was like, what is this? I don't remember ordering anything. And I knew that I was going to get my box of books from my publishing company, Swoon Romance. I just did not know when. And I wasn't expecting it to be the day before the book came out. So I'm like, wait, this says my name. Wait, maybe this is it. So I said, let's record it just in case. And so I hit the record button, y'all, and Sam is opening it up. He wanted to be the one to open it. And Eli's standing there and he's like, wait, my pajama pants are in this video. Let me get out of the way. And so it was just this whole family thing. We're standing around this box expecting it. Of course, this is the box. And here's Sweet Potato. I get to hold it up for the first time. That's Sweet Potato's birthday party. So yay. Look. There is my sweet girl. So Tish Bouvier is with me over here on YouTube. Hey, Ann. It's so good to see you guys. Thank you. Thank you, Tish. And Tish is going to have me on her podcast soon. We were planning to have all these things for book birthdays. Hey, how are you? And of course, today was a full work day and then an after school meeting. Yes, here it is, my book. It just came out. Yes, today was its release. And so I did get to get online some and share it with my launch team and go out and thank everybody. And I posted a couple of things on social media. But as far as book birthdays go, I was like, save the best. 9:00 at night. Let's do this, because homeschool started up too last week. So I've been double time working. So now here we go. And she's here. And the first thing that I did is I turned it into the inside and I went to the dedication page. Oh, hey, Nick's here too. I turned it to the dedication page and I was like, look, kids, look right here. And it says, to Eli for dreaming with me. That's my husband. To Solomon and Samuel, my loves forever. To Aunt Dot for always believing in me. But yes, I know it has been 30 weeks since I have streamed, because I started back teaching and then homeschooling. And I knew that things were going to have to change as far as my schedule and how much time I was putting in online. Over the summertime, it is so great for me. Thanks, Nick. Um, it's so great for me to be able to have that opportunity to spend time with everyone. But with just the way things are going, I might be able to pick it back up super early in the morning. I don't know how many people will be online when I stream, but then they'd be able um, to bank my videos and be able to see them. So I definitely had to go in and check out just all the formatting. Now, I have not sat down and actually had an opportunity to read out with chapter 1 in a while. So I am planning. I know this sounds so fun, but y'all, now that I have the book in my hand, I am not just, right here on a computer screen. I actually want to like reread Sweet Potato. I'm so excited now that I have her here with me. Oh, awesome. We have a packing for college. Love. Well, good luck going to college. And so Sweet Potato has never even dreamed about college or thought about college. Her character role is that she has to take care of her younger brothers and sister. And when people will start to talk with her about way future, she kind of shuts down because it's like, wait, I'm having to think about, what Bean is going to be eating. Like, I don't want to think that far ahead. So, yes, Anne. Yep, Anne knows. I love it that you guys came to celebrate with me today. Sweet Potato was written a long time ago. And so this is proof that you can write and pray over and work on and continue to love on your manuscript and your book for a long time. And you just don't give up if you know that that is a book that deserves its space on the shelf. And that's something I did not do with Sweet Potato Jones. And when I wanted it to go to a publishing company, I was like, okay, I'm going to start querying. And the first letter I sent out, the door was opened, and it was from Swoon Romance. And they said, oh, we would like to see this. And of course, the next thing, I know, it's, oh, I want to see more pages. And oh, here's the contract. And that was in 2018. So it took from 2007 to 2018. And it's not that I was querying that whole time. It was just things had happened in my life. I wrote the book after my dad had passed away. And this is a book that my mom got to read before she passed away. This was the last book that my mom and I got to discuss together. And buddy, would we discuss my books? And she would put up with me and all of my character talk. And I think she secretly loved it. I don't think it was a bad thing. My mom was my best friend. And knowing that now I have Sweet Potato, and that's the last book that she had that opportunity to share with me. And it's the one that's been published traditionally. I just think it's just meant to be. I truly think that. So Sweet Potato is very special to me. When I first wrote Sweet Potato and I had it out and I was, going, okay, I'm going to try to get this thing published. I did query at first. And then after my mom passed away, and I pretty much put my writing on pause. And it was just a very hectic time. And then all I knew was, when I went back to work in 2000 at my new school, let me think, 2015, my whole class of boys, I had a whole class of freshman boys. And we were talking about our goals and what did we want to achieve. And I had them stand up on chairs and they would say, I want to go here. I want to be a basketball star. Um, it was all of these, dreams that they had, and we were verbalizing them, and they were saying everything that they wanted to do. And they were like, "Okay, Miss Flowery, it's your turn. You got to get up there." And I was like, "I'm not getting up there." They're like, "Yes, you are." And I stood up and that chair, don't do this, teachers. And I said, I want to write young adult books. I want to write books for teens. And it was after reading, A Walk to Remember Again and just getting that love back that I just said, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to, just jump. And what book would it be? What could I do? And then I pulled Sweet Potato out. I will let you know it has went through many, many, many editorial reviews since that time. In fact, I have one of the original manuscripts printed in a bag under my bed of Sweet Potato in its rarest form, which I am sure will never be able to be seen by anybody. You guys don't ever need to see that. But I'm just so thankful for Swoon Romance and my publisher, Georgia McBride. As soon as I met her, I just knew that she was going to take care of Sweet Potato. So, oh yeah, Tish, it needs to stay where it is, locked away, put away. Tish said that it was like a collector's item. It is definitely something that I will cherish. Just as a writer, just to be able to see the transition and the change. And so a long time ago, not to get negative here, but a long time ago, I was told by someone close to me that I could not name this a Sweet Potato because nobody would ever buy that. Nobody would ever want to read a book with a girl named Sweet Potato. And I was like, so what do you mean? Like, that's her name. Like, that's how she came to me. And you're telling me no? And they're like, you need to change it. That's crazy. And so I just fell into that belief system like, wait, nobody would want that. Maybe I need to change her. So I did a whole seek and find. I removed it. And by removing her name, I had to remove the symbolism in the book. And I had to remove something very special in the book because her name there's a place in there, and that is a powerful place for her where she, starts to really accept her feet on the ground. And I had to take it all out. And then next thing I know, when I'm going to send it off for the review, I just felt in my spirit go back to her name. So I went back in and I changed it and I made it Sweet Potato Jones again. I went back in and I rewrote. I had, my original copies. So I went back in and I fixed all of those places. And, I was going to go through it and reread it again anyway before sending it to the publisher. And I made sure that her name was there. And so when it's like, well, so what are you thinking about for titles? You have to give working titles. So I was like, Hope Has Wings. That's like a working title for me. And I sent that off, I'm not saying that I'm the best at making titles. And then, of course, my publisher company, they come back and they were like, we would love to name it Sweet Potato Jones, And I'm like, I was like in tears because that reminded me that I should have always went with the way that I was supposed to name it to begin with. Hang on, it's fine. You just think I'm having my sweet potato party. So that's kind of like funny story about her name and the kind of behind the scenes of that. So I'm really glad. Oh, there's my husband. He's walking around in the background over here. What you need, dear? Is it so? Oh, I don't know. Um, you're fine, honey. And so that's a funny story about the book. And now her siblings, I love their names. And I never like questioned, yes, that was my husband walking through. He peeked through. He is not like the camera person. So maybe you did get to see him a second. um, but so okay. Maze. Oh, look, Pooja's here too, guys. Um, Thanks, Pooja. I was just telling some of the stories behind. We've got Anne and we've got Tish and Curious George. They're all over on Twitch. We've got Nick here. So I was telling some of the behind the scenes stories. And look what I'm holding in my hand. Yep. And so when I moved up here and when I got married, and that's where I got into that place in that school where those kids had me stand up on that chair and say, what do you want to do? It was kind of like, okay, I'm going to be a writer. And then that was in 2015, and I got my publishing contract in 2018. And so you guys know it's been a whirlwind since May of 2018. So yes, Sweet Potato has been in the hands of the publisher, my editor, for that long. As you guys know, the traditional publishing route, they have their own timelines, and I am very grateful for them because that means that they took special care and consideration and poured tons of time and love and sensitivity reads and so much love over this book. And I would not have had it any other way. So it has been since 2018. And here we go on August the 18th. And finally, my girl is alive. Oh, let's see. So if Allie's here too, let's see. Did I miss her pop in? Oh, yay. I just saw it. And it's Allison's birthday, guys. Y'all, let me tell you, yes, I can stream YouTube and Twitch, and I love to do it both at the same time because I have friends in both places. Allie, happy birthday. Tell me. Yep, everybody's telling you happy birthday, Allie. You got Sweet Potato's birthday. Sweet Potato got your birthday. Yep, Pooja. We love you, Allie. We hope you had a blessed day today. Yep, she said, thank you, guys. Yeah, the one thing about streaming from YouTube and Twitch, and sometimes, like, if I only have like one person on YouTube and then maybe one person on Twitch and they're not able to communicate, I can throw up their comments through on StreamYard. And one time it was like, wait, who are you talking? I thought it was like a ghost here. Who is this person? So I always like to go and throw them up. It has been a busy teaching day today. Now, I did have my students this morning, and we did the virtual locker activity where we're still getting to know each other. This is our second day of class. So, of course, I finished going over the syllabus and doing all of those kind of, paperwork thing, honor code and all of that, and then filling out their contact forms. But I was like, guys, I'm an author. And I had put a typewriter up there, and I was like, I just got to show you guys my book. It came out today. And with us being on the digital screen, I'm sure that it felt a little different. It's going to take a couple more days to break in with the kids. But my students from last year are still excited about me being an author, and they always check in on how things are going, but it has been an amazing day. I feel like it's not real though. Like I'm holding it and I'm hugging it, and it just feels so I didn't know what it was gonna feel like, honestly, because I've been publishing since last summer, and each day that I have one of these release dates, I think that it was so close because I was doing rapid release. The book was still like here, and I just wrote you, and we went through, all the beta reads, and we've done all of this, and now you're out in the world. And it was just such a fast paced. With Sweet Potato, it's been such a long time coming that it's almost like I can't believe that it's out in the world and people have an opportunity to read it. So it's here. I have not actually had even a chance to kind of go on Amazon and kind of check it out just to see how it's been doing. This afternoon, I have tried, I have tried to kind of stay off of it. Oh, y'all, it's got a rating from Tish. Tish. Oh, Tish. Hugs to you. Look, guys. Tish, I gotta share it. Okay, I gotta share it. I have to. I bet my I bet maybe my publishing company has been looking at it today. Look, guys. Okay, there it is. Okay, I'm so excited, and it would be Tish. Look, Tish. Look, Ann. 52. It's number 52. Any ranking under 100 on Amazon is a bestseller, which means that Sweet Potato has made its mark today. I haven't even looked. I'm about to cry. I'm not going to cry. Okay, y'all quit. um, oh, I got to read it. Oh, I'm so glad. So for me and my characters, like I want my characters to be relatable. That's the one thing that I love so much about books, and I wanted to be that, like, and as an author, is to be so character driven. Yes, I love the resilience of Sweet Potato and her family, their faith, and their unconditional love for each other. Amen. Oh, Tish, thank you so much, my dear friend. Look at there. And let's see now. This paperback. Let's see. Oh, 402. I love the Kindle. It's the read now. Boom, get it. You can start. One of my friends messaged me and said she got it and she already read chapter 1, and she said it's lovely. And I'm like, yay. So I hope people think it's lovely. I love that because when my editor first got hold of it, with editing, you can get comments on every page. And when I got that line that said, "This is lovely," this is a lovely line, I held on to that one comment. And I was like, I'm going to fix every single thing under the sun that needs to be fixed. And this line was lovely. Um, so so thank you guys for being so supportive of me throughout my author journey and for hearing about Sweet Potato so much. Oh my gosh, I know I have just burned y'all's ears off about just how much Sweet Potato means to me as a character. You have these special characters that you will just love forever. And that's why I'm so glad that I never let her go. Like her voice was always there and she had to tell her story. And so honoring that blank page, I say this a lot, but just being able to honor your characters when they come to you, the way that they come to you, whichever way that is, when you let them in to your blank page, they can surprise you. I didn't know Tish had finished reading the book. I know when Allie finished reading the book, she messaged me the next day. I didn't know, Tish. I can't wait to see what you thought of the ending. Like, did you see it coming? Like, Aunt Dot. Now, y'all, I love me some Aunt Dot. Y'all heard me talk about her enough. But Aunt Dot was shocked. She was surprised. Now, she read it in its rarest form, my first ever draft back in 2007 with my mama. Those were the only two people that got their head. Oh, tell Tim we said hey. And we subscribed to Tim's YouTube channel. And I sent it to Eli. Awesome, Tish. Thank you. So Tim, if Allie and Pooja are still on, Tish's husband was like, "Okay, I got my YouTube channel now," and we had to ride with a trucker. So that is so awesome. That's the name of his channel. So y'all got to go check him out and subscribe. Love you too. So Tish is headed out, having hubby time. But just thank you guys for always, putting up with me. I'm just so blessed to have all of your support. Hey, Pooja. Yeah, we were talking about Tim has his channel. I love it how all you guys now have y'all's YouTube. Y'all are all set up. So here we go. Sweet potato, alive and well. I wanted just to get on for like 30 minutes and be able to just thank you all, share a little bit of the stories behind her. Now, of course, she's from North Carolina, born and raised North Carolina, but by fate's chance and a little tiny hand of her sister, Bell Pepper Jones, falls on the map and they go a little bit up too far. And it's past the Virginia line to Newport News. And so that's where the family heads with a trucker. Speaking of a trucker, and they hitch their way to that Virginia line and they cross on over and find a place at Newport News, Virginia. And it took a whole different state for Sweet Potato Jones to kind of start living for the first time. But the first scene is actually what we would see when I was growing up. So if you get a chance to read it, oh, wow, September 6th, Pooja said she got the paperback. And yeah, the delays in publishing with the paperbacks. I'm sorry about that. But that's out of my control on there. Oh, of course we can get it signed. You know it, Pooja. It gives me a chance to see you. But the part about the front porch glider, that is straight from my growing up. I'm looking across the street at a burned down mill. And they're left in pieces to remind us how shattered we are. But it was the most wonderful moments of Sweet Potato's existence, is that she could think back at those peaceful times before her mama passed away. And so this is my heart on a page. I will let you guys know. And I'm so glad that my friends have been here to support me. And I hope you guys love Sweet Potato as much as I do. I can't wait to hear more. Now, Tish is going to have to put up with me. And Pooja, I'm going to be like, all right, Pooja, did you get it? What did you think? Because when you've loved something for so very long, it's like I stand behind this girl. She's in front of me. And I can hide behind her and let her do her thing. So I'm really looking forward to hearing what my friends have to say. So I hope that you guys have a blessed one. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me tonight. And now it's the 30 minutes, and this is the Teacher Tired signing off. and saying, okay, 6:20 comes early in the morning, and started our new routines, started all of this. Um, Summer's over. Uh, Gonna be editing books, not planning on writing any. The rest of this, I said semester, but the rest of the year, I have my outline. I have 4 books that I did complete this year. And those 4 books are going to spend time with the editor, and they're going to start cycling through beta reads and work. I'm still working on, there's 2 middle grades and my Sunday Killer, which is my adult serial killer novel, and a children's picture book. So I am just honoring the page every single time that I get in front of a computer and start to write. It's going to be what it's going to be. Just like Sweet Potato is a young adult sweet romance. It's a faith-based book, and I hope that you guys absolutely love it. So thanks to Swoon Romance, and for all my supporters out there, you guys rock, and I love y'all, and I will check you guys out later. So bye. And for my girl over on Twitch, good luck to college. And I just wish you guys all the best. Yes, trust me. Sam woke me up, Pooja. I'm going right back. Oh, and look, I forgot to even show you guys my Sweet Potato Dolls t-shirt. I've been like wearing it like all day. So excited. But okay, guys, I will talk with y'all later. Okay, bye.